house. See if we can find Soren before he finds us.
Guess the water system isn't just for the outside. Not that the outside was actually the outside.
Sind das Bänke? Ach, wie cool. Ist das ein Restaurant?
You could fit hundreds of people in here. But it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything.
Oh, die Musik kommt näher und wird lauter. Oh.
Well, the music's louder, but I don't hear anyone talking in there.
Weil der die Musik genießt vielleicht.
Let's see what's going on behind this door.
Okay.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed one place a block.
Diamond
on top
City
of another
Radio.
block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes, but a sign
It's just
of
a
undeniable
recording.
intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things.
After all that, he's not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with excitement.
We came all this way, and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before.
Well, this record didn't turn on by itself.
Huh, good point. I guess he really likes the sound of his own voice then.
Maybe there's something useful on this record. If I can figure out what he's talking about.
I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely.
Huh.
Oh,
Hide among them.
composition coming
Die
on.
Endermen.
Hide among who?
Ender.
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them?
Yeah.
Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
I guess everybody needs hobbies. Even if they are really, really, really dangerous. You think he's actually training Endermen to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training Endermen to build stuff.
Let's look around. See what we can find out.
Okay. Können wir irgendwas klauen? Sollen wir... Cool.
Calls of the Endermen?
Was? Was verendet denn da?
And finally, an Enderman love song.
Oh oh.
It's all just fascinating.
Oh, ich bin gleich eingeturnt. Was war das? War das das, was...
Enderman Observations. Part 27.
I've been watching the Endermen up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, two of them stood near each other for an extended period. It was very exciting. Then they wandered away. But it seemed deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what happened.
Okay. Ach so, ist... Na dann, nehmen wir mal das.
Totemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
Could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures. When agitated, such as yesterday, they don't seem to have any interest in building things. Only hitting me with their fists. Repeatedly. Meanwhile, peaceful Endermen will move blocks from place to place, on, seemingly ad infinitum, until they somehow achieve satisfaction and teleport away. Clearly, this will require further detailed observation. I am so lonely.
Der letzte Satz.
The folly of pumpkins.
Alt. Ja, passt zu Thanksgiving.
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Endermen from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true natures. Therefore, I have now begun to fashion a camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable creatures, and, like a fearless explorer burning his boats to the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land, my entire cache of pumpkins has now been baked into delicious pies.
Oh, jetzt ein Kürbiskuchen. Egal. Gucken wir uns mal weiter um. Jetzt haben wir uns ja erstmal. Hey Ruben.
You find anything useful? Worth asking. Olivia! Check it out.
An Enderman suit? Either Soren's got a very unique fashion sense, or... Wait a second!
Looks like a taller one was hanging there, but it's missing.
Because Soren must be wearing it. This is the disguise he was talking about.
You mean...
In order to walk amongst the Endermen, you have to become an Enderman.
Ich will auch einer werden. Yeah. Erstmal gucken. Hehehe. Können wir da irgendwas klauen?
Found something.
What you got?
It's definitely some sort of crafting recipe. But why would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple?
Because they're not for Soren. They're for the Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build. Okay, so... If Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand...
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
Of course! The missing disguise is the one he had to put on before going outside.
Which means, if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it. That leftover Enderman suit would fit me. I guess it's time to play dress up.
Ja, lass mich doch erstmal gucken. Oh, ein goldener Apfel. Konnte man nicht mit einem goldenen Apfel super Pferde zähmen? Ich weiß es gar nicht mehr.
I'm no art snob, but... Hey, Olivia?
You go ahead and build with those Endermen outside. I'll just wait here.
Okay. Aber ich wollte eigentlich erstmal noch ein bisschen gucken. Ein Tonblock.
Those instructions called for clay blocks, just like this one.
Waren die eben auch schon da?
I'll take this one too.
Können wir das vorher anziehen? Sollen wir das jetzt anziehen? Können wir dann noch rumlaufen? Yeah.
How do I look? I don't think you want my honest opinion. But it just might do the trick.
Okay. Da war noch ein Tonblock.
That's 3 I've grabbed so far.
Ich fühle mich so dämlich. Wunderschön. Ich erkenne jedes Detail. So, ich gehe mal da hoch. Gucke, was wir da oben noch haben. Bücher. Ah, ja, die habe ich auch alle schon gelesen. Na, nix Neues. Nee, hier ist auch nichts Neues. Na, kannst nicht mal was Neues bringen.
It's a good thing they can't see me through this glass.
Na Gott sei Dank. Sonst würden sie noch über dich lachen. Da haben wir auf jeden Fall noch einen Tonblock.
I'll take this one too.
Tonblock Ex Machina. Waren die vorher auch schon da? Ist mir echt nicht aufgefallen. Aber ich finde die Idee gerade total cool mit dieser Ebene hier oben. Auch mit den Bücherregalen und den Stühlen und dem Tisch. Ist schon nett gemacht, doch sehr wohnlich. Also die Enderman bräuchte ich jetzt nicht vor der Tür, aber sehr wohnlich.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are you Soren?" The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
We just need to get his attention without riling up the Enderman.
Try not to die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Nett. Schweini?
Okay. We've just got to get Soren's attention. And avoid attracting theirs.
Schweini, geh weg. Alter. Nicht mit Zunge. Danke. Wie dumm sind die eigentlich? Gibst du mir den? Lass mal angucken.
I need 6 blocks to finish that shape in Soren's instructions. And this guy's got the only block around.
Dann klauen wir ihm den. Da sollte eher Block abnehmen stehen. Bewege dich mit W vorwärts, aber ich muss mich zur Seite bewegen mit A. Nicht mit W. Oh, er ist böse. Er ist böse.
Looks like a building grid. Let me just take another look at the instructions.
L und ein Block. Aber wir brauchen noch einen.
Nothing I can't handle. 1 block down.
Ja, mach ihn.
I just hope that Soren's watching. Wherever he is.
Boop. Boop.
That's everything I got. Guess I've got to find another block.
Ja. Einen brauchen wir noch. Und ich glaube nicht, dass unsere neuen Freunde uns helfen werden. Hehe. Die macht mich irgendwie ein bisschen nervös. Die Frage ist, finden wir den hier draußen oder da drinne? Der trauert noch? Hä? Also hier sehe ich jetzt keinen. Ich gehe noch mal rein. Oder ist hier einer, den ich übersehen habe? Nö.
Cracked it yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer.
So, ich brauche noch einen Block, Mann. Hier war ja nichts. Nee, da war der Plan drinne. Aha. Wird hier noch einer gefertigt? Ah, da ist er. Erstmal hier gucken.
Guess it's hard to get plants to grow in the end.
Da haben wir
Looks
dich
like
doch.
this is the last block in here.
Ja, mehr brauchen wir auch nicht, ne? Reicht ja schon. Alles okay? Bacon?
You doing all right? Yeah. You and me both, buddy.
Er ist so süß. Robin ist so süß.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Das überlegt er sich auch zweimal, ob er nochmal mitkommt. Hat das vorher schon alles so geleuchtet? Ich schätze mal ja, ne? Okay. Ups. Ah, falsche Seite. Ja, ja. Sorry. Blom.
False evidence of Enderman intelligence accomplished. Nothing to see here, guys. Just walk away. Okay. They're not walking away. Definitely not walking away.
I am sorry about this, but it has to look real. I don't think it'll bruise. Your face, I mean. These suits were built with durability in mind.
You
I'm
must be
picking up.
Soren.
Well, I am. But must I be? I'm not sure if I want to sometimes. Sometimes I'd prefer to be anything but Soren. Like a donkey, for example.
Why did you hit me?
There were strategic reasons. And a personal one. You are trespassing, after all.
You hit me hard in the face.
You upset the Enderman, and I got you to safety. By the way, as far as introductions are concerned, this
Anleitung.
is not going very well.
We're in danger.
Oh, what else is new? Whatever your issue is, whatever your problem, it has occurred before, and has been solved before. Even so, what do you need me for? I've gone out of my way to avoid these types of problems.
We've come all this way to ask for your help.
I never invited you.
We need the Formidabomb.
Es gibt keine. Wie süß.
There's a wither storm on the loose, and it's eating the world.
Ah, I see. You misspoke. You don't need me. You need my stuff.
Habe ich doch gesagt.
I've found that when you give people what they want, they turn on you. They become resentful. They show their true colors.
Who turned on you?
All of them! It's why I prefer Endermen. They always do what you expect, almost to a fault. You're a stranger. And what you're asking for is too dangerous.
I have a pig.
Right, I was wondering about that. My guess is portable meal?
He's my friend.
Of course. I used to have those.
Gabriel asked me to reassemble the Order of the Stone.
The Order of the Stone? They asked for me? I've always known they needed me, but I was never sure if they wanted me.
Gabriel is your friend.
I don't know. Does he ever talk about me?
Sure.
What kinds of things do they say? Specifically. Give me an example.
That you were missed.
Really?
Maybe it was more missing. You have to read between the lines.
Yes, you do. But what about you? Are you my friend? As long as we're on the subject?
Sure.
That's the best thing I've heard in years.
Er ist einsam.
Admittedly, it's not a very high bar. Don't worry. I'm going to help you, because that's what friends
Oh.
do. Before we leave, I'm going to give my old friends a gift. The gift of song.
Oh. Wo sind eigentlich die anderen?
Gary may seem scary, but he's a swell guy. Sally dilly-dallies, give her credit, she tries. They might look the same to the untrained eye, but that's a lie, so I say.
Wait, is that... Are you?
Soren!
Whoa.
Ich habe mich gerade ein bisschen wie in einem Disney-Film gefühlt.
Nice to meet you, Soren.
You look terrible.
Wie ist das passiert?
Seems a bit odd. They've never been inside before.
Look away.
You've upset them. You've
Womit?
altered their behavior.
Hey, let's go.
Womit zum Teufel?